Heyo, welcome back. So, what we're going to do is just spend a little bit of time just doing what I'm going to call some side questing videos. I know I've already published some that fall under this bracket, but this is leftover footage that I picked up while I was doing the main stories. So, I'm just going to bundle them together. They're going to be like mini little parts here and there. So, yeah, sit back and enjoy the side quest. And then once we wrap up all these, I'll finally jump into the DLCs. So anyway, sit back, enjoy, and this week's video is ding! You're welcome.
Death for you and me both.
You know, Zao never gets old. Anyway, here we are, Covenant. Let's speak to the dude.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, I'm people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first-timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's gotta take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean by undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, alright?
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
Right, so I guess just sit down and see how it goes.
So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
Restrain the patient and merely observe as the infection spreads.
Very, very interesting. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
I pick the boy's pocket to take the stolen property for myself and leave him to his fate.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I don't play baseball. I play soccer.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
I'd ask for a minigun so I could do the job right.
Please treat the question seriously. Or are you? Next. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Duh. I'd dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Slip some knockout drops into his Nuka-Cola, then take it.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Oh, I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. Bam! It never gets old.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
So there we go. We have done the safe test, which for anyone... I haven't, but anyone who has played Fallout 3 will recognise it as the GOAT test. Just recycling it there. Now... you always pass, so I just left in some silly answers there, just for a bit of hilarity, because you don't get it from me, because I'm boring. Shut up. Now, there is actually a mission here. I'm just going to very quickly head over to Bunker Hill, because speaking to Old Man Stockton, when you're here, he can actually give you the mission. But as you can see, he's talking to a wall. Well done, Bethesda. Thank you very much. Game well done. So I didn't get the mission that way, so we're just wandering into Covenant here. She don't want to talk to us, but there are people here, so let's engage with them and let's see what's going on here.
Came a few days back. Worked for Old Man Stockton. You saw them, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic.
This isn't Diamond City.
Then they must
From
not
around
have
here?
come through.
God, I
Say,
hope not.
Wouldn't you rather have a
Had
lemon?
enough of these hicks.
You have a problem with the people here?
All the fake smiles and the fancy talking puts me on edge. The sooner I'm out of here, the better. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
Oh, sure. I know all about... who was that again?
You're as bad as the rest of these idiots. I signed on with Old Man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
If I help you, I want something up front.
If I have your word, you'll help. I'll chip in 50 caps now. That's above and beyond the deal.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
I just love how he is just like slagging off Covenant there in front of one of the people who lives there. Great stuff. So, there you go. We've queued up the mission. That's what you actually get from Stockton as well. So now we're at the same point we would be if Bethesda programmed the game properly. Hey! Jokes, I got him. So, just fast forwarding here, leaving Covenant, we head over.
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
Oh, she's telling it better than I can. And just want to pillage and steal everything we can.
Deezer's Lemonade. Never heard of it.
Anyone think that was the clue? So heading back to Covenant, this weird cult town.
After a long day, nothing beats Deezer's Lemonade.
I think we found Deezer's lemonade sauce.
Hey, Deezer.
Fresh lemonade here.
I'll take some.
Enjoy. 93% of all visitors prefer Deezer's Lemonade.
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Deezer's Lemonade! Voted best beverage in Covenant 3 years straight!
I'll pass.
You don't know what you're missing!
So we found where Deezer's lemonade comes
Hey,
from.
Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
Do you have any proof Covenant is involved with the caravan?
I got one thing. They deny up and down that Stockton's men ever came here. But they most certainly did. There's no reason to bald-faced lie to me if they're not hiding something. I'll keep poking around.
Do you have any other leads?
No. If Covenant doesn't pan out, then I don't know where to start. I'll cross that road if I have to.
We'll talk later.
So I've got the evidence that ties the caravan to Deezer's lemonade. That guy I was speaking to was like the mayor of the town. Now, my game's a bit buggy here, so I think you can actually get Dan to follow you through this little section. He's not doing it for me. If you do it, well done you. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how I meant to actually figure out this lead to take you here. But yeah, you just head across that little pond. You come over and whoa, hey, checkpoint. Let's talk to these guys and see what's going on here.
Aren't allowed. Why are you here?
I'm not looking for trouble.
Stranger, turn around and leave. And don't come back. Otherwise, there'll be consequences.
I don't deal well with threats and consequences, so how about I just kill everyone that's here? Yeah, and then, yeah, take out that turret as well. Yeah, we'll do it my way. So, let's go explore this area. What is going on with Covenant? Why are they disappearing people? Why are they using the goat test? And why are they hiding everything that they're doing? Well, luckily for pillaging the key from the guards there, we're able to get through and we can explore this little underground windy path. Oh, Blythe. Cool. Some kind of scientist. Actually, looking at the scientist. VaultTec lab coat. Let's see what's going on with this holotape. Let's have a listen.
Where am I?
Now, slow down. How are the subject's vitals?
It's a little unsteady, but within.
Who are you? What's... Oh! Son of a bitch!
only when spoken to. Please continue.
The subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Is that safe test? Ah!
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say. Fascinating.
Right. So that's the first holotape. First? Yeah, there's more of them. Doors chained. That'll be our obvious exit out at some point later. So yeah, let's just continue through here. But while I was looking at those posters that were hanging up as well, it's quite simple. They're VaultTec. Now, Blythe is wearing a VaultTec lab coat, and they're VaultTec posters. Now, obviously, this is the goat test from Fallout 3 when you're in the vault. And now it's been picked up and used by these guys.
I got a kid.
Do you want another treatment?
No.
So, again, congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I've already told you. Catcher.
Again, which position?
Catcher, right? Be the catcher.
Why?
I don't know. They got the funny helmets. I saw a picture when I was a kid.
Do synths even know the rules of baseball?
No, please. I'm not. Just let me. No!
Just answer the questions and only the questions. Congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Catcher.
Right. So we have another interview section, if you will, segment with someone else. So what are the missing pieces here? We've got people disappearing, the goat test, also known as the safe test here, and somehow it's involving synths?
Confidence on subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem.
And any progress on question 3?
None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable.
You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it could invalidate all the data we've accumulated to date. Moving on. Question 4. The data on this is fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation? Even more than question 8.
Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. See here and here.
I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute? Or is there some sort of defect in their programming?
We need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing.
I'll let the reclamation team know.
How odd. It's almost as if a scientist found the old goat test and is applying it as a personality test almost to see if humans are humans or if they're synth replacements. But what does that have to do with Covenant and missing people? There's some missing points here that we're going to find out very quickly because obviously it's one of my videos, so I'm just fast forwarding everything, and now I'm quite literally just stalling around, wasting time talking while you get to see which way I'm going. See, I unlock that chained wall door even. So let's speak to her and see what the answers are. Okay?
Hi.
And here you are. My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter. You do know she's most likely a synth, yes? If you are more than a hired gun, perhaps we can stop this before it's too late.
There's nothing you can say that can excuse what I've seen here.
Everything we've done has been to stop the suffering of more innocents at the hands of the Institute and their synth menace. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
That's a deal I won't accept.
You have violated your most sacred oath.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Well, I am my Institute character. So, wow. By head. So, yeah. Covenant is used to track down traders. They use the safe test there. Then, through the safe test, they then notify the people here to abduct them, to rerun the safe test. So then they can find out if the test works. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But I think it's meant to be that way. Story of paranoia and people picking up what you was in Fallout 3. A goat test to figure out what job you should have in the future. But anyway, we freed Stockton's daughter, the synth. So let's go back to him. Luckily, he's not talking to a wall anymore, so hopefully we get some sense out of him this time.
For saving Amelia. But right now is a perilous time for any railroad agents. I'm leaving the Commonwealth, and I recommend you do as well.
And there it is. It's all done. So now it's time to go get our true reward for this mission. Everyone's now hostile to us because we killed all the scientists back there. So let's go in and do murder, murder, murder. But luckily for me, it's a little bit easier because I've gone through in night time. So everyone's in bed. So I just hack him up a bit. Oh, took his leg clean off. Just hack him all asleep. And yeah, it's a creepy little cult town fueled by paranoia. Some crazy scientist picked up on it and kind of fed their paranoia for their own selfish gains. I guess that's what I'm reading into it. You read into it what you want. So it's about that time where I say thank you very much for joining me for another video. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's just double check I've got everyone. Yeah. So yeah, you stay safe, you stay beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next video. Nice little romp. To be honest, I get bored of this particular mission after a while because Deezer just annoys me. I don't like his lemonade. I don't like lemonade in general. So yeah, we've pretty much come to the end there. It's time to reap our last reward. And once we click in, we have one more settlement for us to play with. So now I'll finalize it there. You stay safe, you stay beautiful. I'll catch you next time in a new video. Bye. VaultTec sucks.